training for Rio, it would take a couple of weeks of build up, probably about 3 months from Rio. That's when we'll start doing marathon specific training. And at that point, I think the goal will be to go under close to 210, 2.8 to be competitive at that level, and put myself in the medal contention. And I think every time it will come to like extensive research on what the previous Olympic times have been and what it takes for one to be competitive, and that's what I'll be working on. And I think, at the same time, I'll find some training camps or training groups that I can join just for those 3 months to do marathon specific that can push me to get where I want to go. There's several things that takes for one to be an elite athlete. The main thing really is driven. You have to be self-driven, to get out of the door and put in the hours that you need to actually train and be better. You have to believe in the process and to be patient enough to know that whatever workout that you're gonna do today, the fruits are not gonna see the positive results tomorrow, but it's gonna take a little while for you to actually see what it's gonna take. You have to have goals, specific goals, and know that there's some work that has to be done to get to those goals. And at the same time, it's just a matter of having the attitude and having somebody who's holding you accountable if it's not your coach or your teammates, and just staying focused to reach your goals. I think that's what it takes for one to be an elite. And I think I want to prove to myself that I can be better, and I think I know that I have the talent, and I just want to maximize it as much as possible and see where it can take me. And running has actually opened a lot of opportunities for me, and I just want to keep on knocking on that door and use it to open more opportunities, not for myself only, but at the same time work as a role model for the next generation to come and the kids back home in my community, and also just help them reach their dreams. I think that's what motivates me the most. Oh my goodness, there are a lot of people that I want to see race in person over the track, and I'm looking forward to just walking around the track, for that opening ceremony with the flag and the flames and I'm just looking forward to just being in that moment where you're racing against the best in the world. I think I would love to do the Boston Marathon, because of the history of the marathon. It has been there for quite a while, and it draws a lot of really elite athletes, and it's really competitive. I'd like to do New York because it's in New York. Oh my goodness, I've never been in New York, but I would love to go just to run the New York Marathon for the sake that it's in New York, and those I think are the marathons that I would like to do. And I think one day down the road, I would go to Paris and run the Paris Marathon, the Berlin Marathon, because they are flat and that's where everybody get PRs from. So those are some of the marathons that I would run besides the Olympics.